next day, Saturday, since we have no school today, I look after Tina non-stop. Still sleeping? My god. Tina. The thought that she might actually not wake up again at this rate and just disappear increasingly renders me unable to conceal my anxiety. Even though it really just seems like she is sleeping comfortably if you gaze at her like this. Uh-oh, who's that? Hello? It was then when I was about to break into tears involuntarily when someone knocked on my room's door. Whew. I take a couple of deep breaths, and then, after completely normalizing my expression, I stand up. That is because if I look like a mess, I would only needlessly cause my family more worries.
Nii-san.
Konami. The one I found standing there when I opened the door was Konami. What's the matter?
ティナさんの様子はどう?
I guess she must have gotten worried and came to check on her. Well, she's still asleep.
そう。
I only told Konami and Aoi-san that Tina was feeling bad. However, she has been constantly asleep since yesterday. It's only natural for them to become worried.
看病変わろうか? 兄さんもご飯食べて休まないと。
I can rest and eat later? No, it's okay. I'll do that.
でも
I'm a boyfriend after all, so it's only natural for me to stay by her side at a time like this. Right? I somehow managed to force something resembling a smile to my face and gently decline her offer.
そっか。なら朝ごはん持ってくるね。まだ食べてないでしょ?
Now that you mention it, I really haven't.
兄さんまで倒れたら看病の意味ないからね。
I know. True. I'll bear that in mind.
リンゴも剥いてくるから、ティナさんが起きたら食べさせてあげて。
If she ever wakes up, oh my god, Tina, no! Okay, thanks. Having thanked her, I see her off as she descends the stairs. It makes me happy that she's also worried about me, but my appetite just doesn't seem to improve after all. Still, I really have to eat something. Tina! After I eat the meal Konami brought me, I continue to stare at Tina's sleeping face. Occasionally wiping her sweat is just about the only thing I can do for her right now. I'm so powerless. It feels like my heart is getting close to being squashed by nagging irritation and anxiety. It's been merely a day, and I'm already a mess. Now I can relate to how So must have felt when he was looking at Koharu-san. That's actually true, right? Must have kind of been similar like this, where you're just sitting... I mean, he went to visit her while she was in the hospital, right? But you just kind of sit there, watch the person you love lay in a bed while her condition continues to deteriorate and you're powerless to do anything. You can't help them, you can't make them better, you can't do anything for them. I mean, in Koharu's case, like, I guess the only thing that he could have done for her, and maybe perhaps it's debatable whether he should have or not, but he could have been there for her and offered emotional support, right? But you gotta understand that we're kind of experiencing this now from So's perspective, right? Where it's pretty hard for us / So himself as well. Just, yeah. That's why it's just a fucking shitty situation. Oh, Tina-chan, why you gotta do this to us? But I'll stay by her side the whole time until the end. Definitely, I'll show you So, okay? I'll show you how to properly do it. Because if we have to, right? If we got upset over at So because of him sort of leaving Koharu alone when she kinda needed him the most, we'd be a fucking hypocrite if we were like, alright, I'm out now too, when the exact same thing happens to Tina. And so, time slowly passes by.
ユウマくん、ちょっといいかな?
Aoi-san, who has quietly opened the door and entered, addresses me. Is something the matter?
お客さんなんだけど、神保さんが来てくれて。
Jinpo-senpai. I see. That's okay. I've already informed Senpai about Tina's condition.
そっか。じゃあ。
She directs her eyes towards the door and gives Senpai, who is peeking inside the room, a nod.
お邪魔します。
Hi, Senpai.
うん。様子を見に来たよ。
Senpai anxiously directs her gaze down at Tina, who's lying in the bed.
神保さん、ごめんなさい。
Right, because Aoi thinks that, you know, they're related, they're family.
何がですか？
On family thing, remember related?
だってティナちゃんのことを預かっておきながらこんなことになっちゃって。浅葉先生の責任じゃないですよ。だけど。
Of course it's not your fault, Aoi.
もともと体の弱いところのある子ですから。こちらこそご迷惑をかけちゃって申し訳ありません。前にもこういうことがあったけど、ティナちゃん何かの病気なの？ちょっと特殊な体質で。そうなんだ。どうすればいいのかな。
She just has a weak body. I shouldn't have fucked it that hard, I guess.
もうしばらく様子を見て目を覚まさないようならかかりつけの病院に連れて行きます。そのあたりは私が手配しておきますので大丈夫ですから、あとは私とユウマくんに任せてください。
Yeah, we got it. If it's ever necessary, we'll call the Soul Reaper Hospital.
それじゃあ私たちにできることがあったら何でも言ってね。はい、ありがとうございます。
Having heard Senpai's relatively logical explanation, Aoi-san, albeit reluctantly, leaves the room again. I had trouble coming up with a good explanation to the situation, so it's honestly a big help that Senpai has showed up.
それで、ユウマくん、ティナちゃんの様子はどう？
I don't think anything has changed, right? She hasn't opened her eyes even once.
そっか。
Unless she opened her eyes in like a blinking motion just at the exact same moment when I blinked. But I don't think so. Is there really no way to save her? Like, giving her part of my life?
できるなら、私がとっくにそうしてるよ。
I can't even do that! Can't we murder someone? Fucking force the memories inside of her head and then just fucking eat it. Eat it, Tina! Live! Stay with us! But her sister...
ユウマくんの時は寿命が尽きていたわけじゃないから、それとはちょっと事情が違うの。
True, I guess. So that's not an option, huh?
仮にできたとしても許可しないけどね。そんなことしたらティナちゃんは決して自分を許せなくなる。永遠に苦しみ続けることになるんだよ。
Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose Tina wouldn't want to be brought back to life if it meant that it would be in exchange for my life, because then Tina would be alone without me. Right, but now I'm kind of like I'll end up being in a similar position. I'll be alone without her.
だからお願い。変なことは考えないでね。
I'm sorry. I'm sure she must have also gone through quite a painful time when Tina's sister died.
あんなのは間違ってる。もう二度と繰り返さない。
Senpai.
ま、そもそもやれって言われても無理だけどね。
Yeah. She tries to form a mischievous smile, but fails.
ダメだな。ユウマくんを励ましに来たのに。
It's impossible. I can't be cheered up. Nothing can cheer me up. Cheer me up? it actually must be a lot more painful for her than for me. And yet, she has spent considerably more time with Tina than I did, to the extent that she has most likely seen her as a little sister. Normally, you'd think she has every right to scold me for not having even noticed anything, even though I was by her side. And yet she merely gazes at Tina with a lonesome expression, not voicing a single word of blame.
やっぱり死神にはなりたくなかったのかな。
But then why did she play along? Why did she go along with it those couple of times? That's strange to me. If she didn't want it, then she would have just adamantly refused every single time. Senpai?
わかんないけどね。そうなのかなって。時々いるんだ。こういうどこまでも向いてない子が。
Do you know Soul Reapers who are like that?
まあね。リーナ、ティナちゃんのお姉さんとか。
Maybe it was a family thing. Both of them just weren't really cut out for it. I see. I placed my hand on my own chest and ascertained the throbbing of my heart. It's kinda Rina, right? Rina's in there somewhere.
リーナがユーマくんを助けた時も、そして今のティナちゃんが何を思っているのかも、私にはわからない。
Yeah, but this is weirder, right? In Tina, she at least kind of sacrificed herself to save someone's life. Tina isn't sacrificing herself for anybody, she's just willingly disappearing.
けど、生き続けるよりも大切な何かがあるんだろうね。
I guess. I already suspected so as well, but does that mean you also think she has chosen that fate herself?
多分ね。そういう意味だと、本当はエレだって全然死神に向いてないんだけど。
Right. I also know that she doesn't have the kind of personality which lets her go about it all businesslike.
エレの場合はね、ほら、私が巻き添えになるから。きっと、
Yeah.
私のことを優先してくれてるんだと思う。
I still remember from your route on, it was a whole complicated mess with two people in one body. I suppose in truth, she has gone through things that made her sick of everything, made her want to give away her life.
苦しいよ。死神なんて、やっぱり。
Yeah, that's so sad, right? Something that in this world is so important, so integral. Am I even using that word correct? I don't fucking know. I'm trying to like learn new words to appear smart, hahaha. But integral, I don't fucking know. But it's an important part, right? It's an important part of this world. It's what makes just the circle of life basically happening, right? A person dies, their soul has to be reaped. That soul that has been reaped then moves on to a different body who's then born, a new life form that's born. And they will start to cycle all over again until they die. And that the people who are in charge of that, the Soul Reapers, they're suffering a lot while performing that task. Yeah. However, while I'm able to feel for her, I still can't consent to the situation. A wide array of feelings sorrowfully and oppressively well up inside of me. Then, does this mean that Tina doesn't mind hurting me in the process? Did she prioritize something else even if it meant breaking her promise with me? And making me her lover sad? Bitterness, misgivings, sorrow, despair. Amidst this vortex of emotions that make me want to scream, only one thing remains clear as day. Senpai, I don't want to lose her. That is actually a good point. Is there something that's actually... There has to be something that's more important to Tina than me. But what is that thing? It hurts so much. I mean, I love her.
そっか。
I'm hurting. However, this pain is most likely an inherent part of love. That's why I have to face this pain. And so, with only time passing us by, we were getting closer to midnight. It was then that...
What? Tinaが動いたぞ。
She moved? What if like just a muscle twitched?
ユウマくん、起きたよ。ティナちゃんが目を開けた。
She's awake! Tina! Hearing Senpai's words, I peer at Tina's face in a fluster. Tina, are you there?
もう朝よか。
Yeah, it's morning, 3 days later. You dummy. It's long since nighttime.
そうですか。寝すぎました。ぼんやりします。
Overslept? Man, just how much sleep do you need until you've had enough? There is supposed to be more. Something else I wanted to say. And yet...
ごめんなさいです。
You really are just hopeless. It's almost unbelievable how happy this extremely normal, usual conversation makes me.
起きて着替えないと。
I mean, it's already nighttime. With her eyes still drowsy, Tina tries to leave the bed. Hey, you don't need to push yourself. Mid-sentence, I can't decide whether I should make her stay in bed or not.
ユウマくん、好きにさせてあげて。
Okay, sure. I've been waiting for her to wake up this whole time. I suppose if it's already hopeless anyway. The right thing to do is to at least let Tina do what she wants.
アンさんも
But
いるんですね。
it's too late, right? Even though she's awake right now, it's still too late to stop the process of her disappearing?
着替え手伝ってあげるね。一人でできます。
Yeah, she's not a little girl anymore.
たまには素直に甘えてほしいな。ダメ？
Cause who knows, right? It might be the last time ever. Oh my god.
仕方がないですね。ほら、ユウマくんとコタちゃんはあっち向いてて。女の子の着替えをジロジロ見ちゃダメ。
Sorry, right? Yeah.
ガキの着替えなんぞに興味はねえよ。
Hey, that brat you're talking about is my girlfriend, dude.
お待たせしました。
Yay, in her usual outfits. As I turn around in response to that, Tina, wearing her usual dress, stands there while Senpai supports her by her shoulders.
ユウマくんのところに行く？
She's so weak she can barely like walk herself.
はい。
Senpai gently lets go of her. After that, Tina staggers towards me. Hey, you okay? Unable to bear just watching her totter dangerously. What? Look at that, she's half transparent. I can see An's hand through her hair. No, I can see my desk. No! Tina, no! I stretch out my hand towards her. And then, oh my god, does it like go straight through her? Tina?
どうしました？
Your body is translucent.
これは
No! Tina! The moment I think I just saw her body glow, white wings appear, and at the same time, the translucency disappears. Well, what did she do? She turned into Soul Reaper mode, and now she's no longer translucent.
これで大丈夫です。
For how long, though?
ティナちゃん。
大丈夫じゃねえだろ。バカが。
Yeah, this is not gonna do anything. Yeah, it just delays the inevitable.
何のこと？
お前、今ので最後の力を使い切ったか。
Oh, what? Wait, did that even... Are you saying that this actually, like, she just shortened her life even more? Like, what if she had an hour and now it's like only down to half an hour?
バレバレ？
Are you trying to disappear quicker, Tina? What are you doing?
当たり前だ。
And the implication of that is...
お前のその命には時間がない。
No.
うん、知ってるよ。
I mean, of course she knows.
どうするつもりだ？
どうって言われても。
Yeah, this is beyond a time of having an option, right? There's nothing we can do, she can do, anyone can do. Damn it. Don't just thrust reality before me when I don't want to look it in the eye.
ねえ、ティナちゃん。何かやりたいことはある？
Senpai didn't specifically use the words final wish. But at this point, everyone present knew that this was what her question entailed.
やりたいこと。
Doesn't matter what, just go ahead and say it. Come on. As I prompt her, she nods firmly and responds and looks up at me.
デートしたいです。
A date?
ユーマさんと。
Oh my god, a final date? That's a bit difficult to realize. At this time, taking a stroll in the neighborhood is about all we can do, you know?
はい、それでいいです。ユーマさんと手をつないで歩けるなら。
Alright then that's what we shall do. I throw a glimpse towards Senpai and Kotaro.
夜のデート、素敵だと思うよ。
二人で行ってこい。俺たちはここにいるから。
Gotcha. Let's go then, Tina.
はい。さ、ティナちゃん。はい。ね。
Senpai's trying to say something. Probably words of farewell. However, she swallows her next words and instead says,
いってらっしゃい。楽しんできてね。
In the end, while somehow barely managing to muster a smile, she saws off. As Tina and I stroll hand in hand, after musing it over and over in my mind, I decide to ask her after all. Say, Tina.
はい。
Why didn't you consume the memories?
それは。
She gazes at me with a mixture of sorrow and remorse.
ユーマさん、怒ってます？
I don't know, there's like a bunch of mixed emotions. Some of it is anger, but more of it is just like, why? I just question, I want to understand, why? Yeah.
ごめんなさい。
Could you at least tell while we're still able to talk like this?
ユーマさん。
After a short pause where she seemed to search for the right words, she gingerly begins to speak. Maybe she wants to be reunited with Rina?
忘れたくなかったんです。
You mean Koharu-san?
はい。記憶を使ったら、それは消えてしまいます。
Oh, okay. That I didn't know. Is that so? Tina nods. Judging by her use of the term eat, that actually should be rather obvious if you think about it, yeah? I guess.
それで迷っていたら。
Next thing you knew, it was already too late, you mean?
はい。
Having heard that, I can neither feel disbelief, nor be angry with her anymore. You're such an idiot. How could you be that much of a dunce?
そうですね。
But I see her as a really kind girl. A girl who is simply too kind for her own good.
ですね。
Yeah.
ユーマさん。
She's just not cut out to be a Soul Reaper. It's just, I guess it's just unfortunate that she's born as a Soul Reaper, right? What is it?
私、恋が分かったような気がするんです。
You have? She suddenly says so. Mind letting me in on that as well?
いとこさんが 何を思っていたのか。たくさんの気持ちの中で一番大切なのはどれなのか、ずっと考えていました。
I see. And
誰かに覚えていてほしい。この気持ちが恋なんだと思います。
I suppose. While she says so in a low voice, she softly puts her hand on her own chest.
もちろんいとこさんが覚えていてほしいのはそうさんにでした。
True. You mean the wish to remain in the heart of the person you love?
はい、それがいなくなったあの人の一番の願いです。
So you're doing that right now too? That you'll forever remain in my heart because you're disappearing right now? Being remembered by someone is most likely akin to a proof that you lived.
でもそうさんだけじゃなくて他の人にも覚えていてほしいんです。
Tina has just taken on her memories, and with that, she became the person who knows her more than anyone else.
だからごめんなさい。私はいとこさんのこと忘れたくないです。
I don't even know what to say to that. Dummy, there's no reason for you to go that far. Lecturing her at this point is literally meaningless. Yeah, it's too late. Nevertheless, I just had to say it.
私は恋の妖精ですから、終わってしまった恋も叶えてあげたいです。
I thought you were my personal love fairy though. You wanted my love to come true. I don't know whether love can really be described like that. But I think Tina simply couldn't overlook the proof that someone lived. The outcry of a person's soul. Man, it's just like Senpai said.
アンさんが何ですか？
She said that you aren't cut out to be a soul reaper. Nope, not at all. She's simply too kind for this kind of work. Yeah, there's a certain level of heartlessness you just gotta have. And Tina ain't got that.
そうですね。ごめんなさい。
Why are you apologizing? I think that was an apology in regards to the fact that she won't be able to remain by my side.
ユーマさん、ですね。私もユーマさんに恋をしています。
I know that, silly. Right.
だから時々でいいですから、私のこと思い出してくれたら嬉しいです。
I will. Is that your wish?
はい。ダメですか？
Of course not. How egoistic can you be? Don't you think the right thing to do in this situation would be to imitate all those movies out there? And tell me to forget about you?
わがまま言ってごめんなさい。でも嫌です。
You don't have to apologize. I can't possibly forget about you either way.
ユーマさん。
I also truly love you. Even if I wanted to forget you, I wouldn't be able to. There's no need for another reason except for that. Most likely, I'm going to keep fulfilling her wish for the rest of my life.
ありがとうございます。
No!
ユーマさん。
Even in her soul reaper form, she's translucent. She directs a gentle smile at me. Then, I begin to notice. Your body's turned translucent again.
もう戻らないです。
Can we just a little longer? Can't you turn into like super soul reaper form? Like Super Saiyan 4? I guess this means that the time for her final farewell is drawing near.
もう一つだけわがまま言っていいですか？
Of course. It doesn't matter what. Hurry! As I urge her on, she softly closes her eyes.
キスしたいです。
Can we even kiss still?
これが最後のわがままですから。
Okay, let's do it. At this point, just holding back my tears is already taking all my strength. Oh my god. She's disappearing.
ユーマさん。
Do we even feel like her lips, her body, her touch? I draw her into my arms and gently kiss her.
もっと。
That's how we're going out. Making out. We're gonna make out until you disappear. You heard that? Sure. Silently, we keep overlapping our lips.
ユーマさん。
Oh.
好き。大好きでした。
Gradually, the warmth I feel from her lips and from where I'm touching her dissipates. The extremely tiny existence in my arm itself becomes increasingly fuzzy and flimsy. Tina, is this what it means to disappear? I have no idea what I should do anymore.
お別れみたいです。
Oh man, she's disappearing right in my arms as I'm holding her. Wait, I'm begging you.
最後までこのままでいてくれますか？
Of course, forever and ever. But this is a wish that will not come true.
ユーマさん。
What is it?
ユーマさんにとって恋っていいものでしたか？
Even though I feel like shit right now, I'd say it was a wonderful thing in the end. What about you?
そうですね。では一緒に言いましょうか。
Oh god, wouldn't it be terrible if we had different answers than each other? Okay, got it. We both breathe in, slightly, and at the same time, voice our conclusions.
恋なんて
Falling in love isn't something one should do. Blah, blah. Fuck, I'm trying to like sync it with her. Falling in love isn't something one should do.
ですよね。
It isn't? Isn't? Is that what we're saying? Yeah, love is the worst. It doesn't go the way you want it at all. And the more you fall in love with the other, ultimately, the more pain awaits you. Wow, why am I being so negative?
わがまま言って押し付けてばかりで。
Which turns out to be extremely egotistic at times, and happens to cause the other grief.
けどユーマさん。
Yeah, I definitely won't forget. I will never regret falling in love with you. That alone, I can tell for sure.
はい。私もユーマさんを好きになって幸せでした。
Oh, Tina. I'm glad that I was blessed with meeting her. This happiness doesn't lose out to the sorrow of farewell. That's why I should part with her with a smile on my face, rather than tears. I love you, Tina. Thank you for falling in love with me.
はい。ありがとうございます。ユーマさん。私も大好きです。
大好き. No, she's gone. Then, abruptly, we look like an idiot holding thin air. Oh my god. Huh? Tina suddenly disappears. Tina? There is no reply. Everything is fuzzy, as if I was in a dream. You aren't here anymore? There are no miracles that occur through the power of love. And just like that, I'm all too suddenly left standing here all alone. This is reality. Falling in love really isn't something one should do. If you never fall in love with someone, you'll be spared from crying this much. The more you love someone, the more grief it'll cause to part with that person, and the greater the hole will be that is ripped into your heart. But this should be for the best. This way, Tina was supposed to live for eternity, was spared from having to taste how it'd feel to be the one left behind. This awful pain. What the fuck, I butchered that. This awfully painful, lonely feeling I'm experiencing right now. Still, I let my streaming tears freely run as I look up at the cherry trees. The cherry blossoms that were in full bloom at the time we have met have fallen without a single remaining petal, and instead, lush green covers the trees, as if to symbolize how I will be walking on despite the end of a dreamlike period of time. I was truly happy. That's why Tina didn't tell me she wanted me to cry for her. That's why I stubbornly put a smile on my face instead. A hopelessly stiff, forced smile. I'm sorry. I'll just need a bit more time. For the time being, I want you to let me off for a short while. I'm sure someday I'll be able to recall your face with a natural smile on my face, and say that I'm glad I fell in love with you. After all, this is exactly the form of love that Tina desired. No. Is this really how the final route is gonna end? Every route ended on like a good note. The final route that we play ends on such a sad note. Oh my god, there's gotta be a prologue. I'm skipping this shit. There's gotta be a prologue that'll at least put a somewhat smile on my face while the tears keep streaming down my face.
お姉ちゃん、あのね、私、恋をしたんだよ。
Is this Tina in the afterlife?
うん。とってもいいものだった。お姉ちゃんの言った通りだね。
See, Rina wasn't wrong.
幸せだなって。生まれてきてよかったって思えた。でも好きな人を泣かせちゃった。悲しい気持ちどうすればいいのかな。ここから見ているの？幸せになってねって見ているの？やだよ。他の人と幸せになるなんて悲しい。ごめんなさい。悪い子で。でもね、知ってる？この気持ちが恋だったの。だからできないよ。でもどうしよう。好きな人にしてあげられることないのかな。お姉ちゃん？お姉ちゃんに任せてってどういう。
Wait, is Rina actually like talking back to her? The seasons go and went by and the seasons go by and once again Spring has descended upon us. I'm just too distraught, you know, that it's hard for me to read right now. Having lost Tina like that. A season of new encounters and farewells. Well, to be more precise, I guess I should say it's a season that, first of all, brings us farewells.
お見送りありがとね。
Don't mention it. In fact, I should apologize for having you come here after you already graduated. She graduated?
気にしないで。何か聞きたいことがあったら、またいつでも呼んでくれていいよ。
I mean, Senpai was in her last year, so yeah, it makes sense. Thank you.
でも、この制服を着るのは今日でおしまい。かな。
This spring, Jinbu Senpai graduated from our school. It's already spring break now, but since I'm the new president, wait, we became the student council president? She has already been coming over to check on me and teach me things for a while, but her mentorship is scheduled to end today. It'll feel lonely without you around.
別れを惜しんでもらえるなんて嬉しいな。
It's also part because you were like the closest thing next to Tina, right? That isn't Tina. That's only natural.
ゆうまくん、割と素直になってきたよね。
Yeah, maybe you're right. The year I've spent in the student council has most likely changed me little by little. But this is exactly why this imminent, another farewell makes me feel so melancholic. I kinda have to ask myself whether life is a never-ending serial of farewells.
別に私とは今生の別れってわけでもないでしょ？
I think? Well, that's true, but still, we won't be seeing each other almost every day like before. The distance between us is definitely going to grow. You graduated, and next year, it'll be our turn to graduate. We'll probably go our separate ways to pursue our dreams and goals.
だけど、離れた先で私たちには新しい出会いが待っているよ。
True. New things to look forward to.
特にゆうまくんなんて新学期になれば新しい後輩たちにモテモテでしょ？
Oh, fuck yeah. A bunch of new freshman girls, all of them to fall in love with me. I don't really need anyone to be all over me.
そっか。ちょっと安心しちゃった。
Cause none of them will ever be like Tina. Relief? What's that supposed to mean?
とにかくお別れもあるけどさ、この世界にはね、出会いも再会もあるんだよ。
Reunions? I guess we can see like after we graduate, right? We'll have class reunions and stuff, so we'll see Mio, Yuri, So who else is in our class? We'll see them all back. Okay. I start to slightly feel as if something was off here. First, I thought she was trying to be considerate of me, but somehow, she's in a strangely good mood. Sure, it's her we're talking about here, but you'd still expect her to be saddish, given the present situation.
ねえ、ゆうまくん。
What is it?
死んじゃったら、それはお別れなのかな？
I feel like my answer is yes, but I think she wants me to say no. Huh? I find myself flabbergasted at that sudden question.
人が死んだら、死神に魂を運ばれ、生まれ変わる。
True? Right.
じゃあ、死神が死んだ時は、その魂はどこに行くのかな？
I don't know, but what are you trying to say, An? Where did Tina's soul go? Huh? No idea. How am I supposed to know that?
私たちは不思議な存在なんだから、案外神様にでもなって奇跡とか起こせるかもしれないね。
What is she talking about? But her gentle smile leads me to anticipate something that makes my heart dance.
あのね、コタちゃんから伝言があるんだ。あの子は鼻が利くからね。
A message from Kotaru? From Kotaru? She directly gazes at me and says,
行ってみるといいよ。すべての始まりの場所へ。
Where? Underneath the cherry blossoms? A whole year went by. Right here, where we said farewell to Tina. In this season, light pink blossoms are once again in full bloom, and this is where the story began as well, right? We're going full circle. Where it all began, that must be referring to the place where I was granted my second life when I was a kid. I've dashed to this place where something had began, and something else had also ended, in full speed. That's right, it can only be here. Senpai's cryptic words. In order to ascertain their meaning, I survey the area. Are we really just gonna see like Tina here? Somehow, some way, somehow? Defying the all odds of the universe? Huh? And what enters my vision is a girl standing there with her back towards me. Oh no. Hey, could it be? As I call out to her, the girl slowly turns around. What?
ただいまです。ユーマさん。
What do you mean you're back? How? Tina! What the fuck? How is she back? Is she back as like a normal girl this time, not as a Soul Reaper? Tina! Oh my fucking god. Tina, is that really you?
はい、ティナです。恋の妖精です。
Tina the human love fairy or Soul Reaper love fairy? But how?
ですね。話せば長くなるんですが。
That's okay, tell me every single detail. I don't mind, tell me.
ある人が言ってくれたんです。もうちょっとこっちに行ってもいいよって。
What do you mean a little while longer? So this is only temporary? I mean, it's better than nothing, of course. It wasn't long at all. Plus, I can't make any sense out of it. A really hopelessly bad explanation. But that doesn't matter at all. Tina. Welcome back, Tina.
はい。恥ずかしながら帰ってきました。
Tina! I don't know how, but fuck it, you're back. I sense my cheeks slowly loosen up while I'm wearing what is probably the most brilliant, natural smile to date. She speaks to me.
ユーマさん、お願いがあるんですが。
God damn it, another one of your selfish requests? She asked me extremely happily. What is it? Go ahead.
ですね。
And then, just a little shyly, she asked me the same question she did a long time ago. What's that?
恋をしませんか？
Some love in my life? I've been waiting for love to return to my life. You specifically, Tina? My answer to that question was already in stone. Oh my god, finito! Finished! Finale! The end! This is it! Oh my god!
恋が咲く頃桜時です。
That's it! We get this beautiful ending, I guess, background picture too, of all the girls. All the girls. So we do get a sort of happy ending after all. It's incredibly vague. It's like Tina just for some other fucking reason beyond, like, you know, they don't bother to explain it. It's just like, oh yeah, some divine being just said like, yeah, you can just go back for a short while. But she's back at least. You know what that kind of reminded me of? Was like I think kind of around this time last year, we also played a pretty long visual novel, Edelweiss, right? And the May ending also kind of reminded me of this a little bit, at least how the ending of Tina went, where, I don't know if people still want to watch Edelweiss. It was a pretty fun and good one if you want to watch or check that series out. It's a funny one, has a lot of crude jokes, humor about, well, actually a lot about sexuality and stuff. And anyway, there's a spoiler alert if you don't want to watch it. But the ending was fairly similar in the sense that Mei Sensei died, and then she was a homunculus, and then for some reason, someone that looked extremely a lot like Mei just suddenly, like 20 years later, something popped up on the island again. I kind of get a similar vibe from that, but here it was more like the exact same person came back rather than someone that looked like the exact same person. But yeah, so I guess we get a happy ending after all, thank God. Because holy crap, that would have been terrible, right? Like, I kind of set it up in a way where I thought like, alright, we'll save hopefully the best ending for last, and I usually want to end visual novels on not necessarily only the best ending, but on a good note, right? You want to sort of end in a happy note, and it's like, hey, okay, that was awesome to play and I had a lot of fun. And then the way the Tina ended seemed to go was like, oh my fucking god, no, she's gone, what the hell? But she came back, so, alright. I'm happy, I hope you guys are happy as well, although probably a little bit sad as well, because this means that we have now reached the end of Saku Saku Love Blooms with the Cherry Blossoms. So, we finished all 5 routes right now. We've done the Konami route first, then we did the Yuri route, the Mio, An, and Tina is the very last one. It was quite a journey, quite a joy to play this one. I think it's overall almost 80 episodes or something, right? So, yeah, damn. It's been actually quite a while since we played a pretty long visual novel like this again, so it was enjoyable. There are actually a couple ones coming up as well, so even though Saku Saku the long one may have ended, there's still a couple ones coming up, and one that I'm very much looking forward to is A Night Full of Stars from Moe Novels, / you know, the ones that did the Love Kami series, as well as If My Heart Had Wings. So that one's coming out on the 15th of December, 15/16th. And that'll probably be sort of my main series, which I'll be, main long series, which I'll be uploading daily after that point. So yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to that as well, besides a bunch of other visual novel series that I still have going on. So yeah, it's a bit sad that Saku Saku is unfortunately over, but we got plenty of more awesome things to look forward to. Now, I think we all need to, you know, ask the question that's on everybody's mind, or at least on my mind, what I'm curious about, as to what your favorite route and favorite character was. They can sort of be different, right? You can have a favorite character, for example, So, without him even having a route, or you could have your favorite character be Konami while actually simultaneously hating her route, for example, right? So, I'm curious, let me know down in the comments below, favorite route, favorite character, and that'll be the end. Thank you all so very, very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more and all that good shit and stuff. And yeah, more visual novel goodness to come. So I hope to see you all in the future. Peace.